Working on a Saturday. Snowy Saturday. All right, what's up? We're out here on a Saturday. I got Dave and Bonesaw. We're gonna run a little bit of this field decking to try to get it ahead for next week. So I wanna talk about what we're gonna do here. We have this layout of lattice pattern, and because we have it laid out, so 4 even boards run into the tile, and then the next board is that divider board. What we wanna do here with this 20-foot field, if we're gonna take the center course, which is this one right inside the tub, and we're gonna actually run that course first for this decking. So if we start in the middle and we work out from either direction, although it's a little different than we normally would, this is gonna allow more room for error and a cleaner finish. That way we don't start at one end, work all the way to the other end, and you know, a 16th times 16 is a whole inch. So little tiny discrepancies can add up to a lot when you're working with decking. All right, Saturday, we're gonna get to work and see if we can get some stuff done before the boys get back on Monday. I got Dave for one more day, so this is big. What do you think we'll get done today, Dave?
We're gonna get all this flooring done today, even though the weather's not great. We're gonna start in the center. We're gonna work our way on the shortest side. We're gonna get the longer side finished up right after that, and by the end of the day, we're gonna be done.
All right, you heard it here. Hey, Bonesaw. Time and a half today, huh, buddy? Getting that cash. Dave says we're gonna get all this field flooring down today. What do you think? We got that covered?
Not a doubt in my mind.
Not a doubt. Let's get it. Well, we did it. We got the field down on a Saturday. This is like a whole bonus deck. We got all the decking down today, so now a little bit of relief next week for the holiday week. I think this will be nice. So Monday now, hopefully we get some nice weather. We can lay some tile, get our perimeter boards on, and start on stair treads.
How's it going today, guys?
Cold.
This sucks. Should have been a salesman.
2-inch 42s. These are posts for the handrails. We're gonna do aluminum on the stairs and this back wall.
It's 8 degrees. Thank God it's not windy out. Cold weather, it's all about the hands and the feet, so having a space that we can get in here and warm up the hands. And also you'll see we're doing double layer gloves. So we got a pair of rubber gloves and then we put cloth gloves over them.
And then 2 inches on the front. Unless you
well, I was wondering if we just pull that in 2 inches.
Okay.
That pretty much centers this post on the picture frame, which is a great look to have our post centered on that picture frame like that. The best way to do railing layout is you set your ends. So we have this post set. Now this post we never attach to the house. We always put an end post. And what we want to do is, this is the important number. This has to be 4 inches or less. Now most baluster spacing is actually 3.5 on the pre-made aluminum panels. So that's kind of the number that we're looking for, is to match that 3.5 inches. I'm going to set our reveal on this end post. That's where I want it to be. We're going to be 2 inches in. We're going to mark this. So this is the right side of my post. I'm going to have him hook the right side of that outside post. Right
on the seam, right?
Just doing a quick explanation video. So this is our total on center measurement is 233 7/8. So we have 233 7/8. Now we're going to have 1, 2, 3 sections of railing. So we'll divide it by 3. We get 77 15/16. Now since we pulled from the right side of the outside post, to the right side of this post, that'll mark the right side of each post in between. So we'll mark the first one at 77 and 15/16, then we'll press plus equals. The second post goes at 155 and 15/16, and then the third post will be 233 and 7/8. That'll give us perfect equidistant spacing for all of our railing sections. We intentionally put our picture frame seam underneath the railing post. That way we have these bolts that are going to bolt this seam together, so it can expand and contract, but it'll never lift. All set.
So these are all our stair treads. Started already. There's a few there. So we'll cut our long to long, then we'll cut our returns, and then master miter himself, Chad, I'll throw all these together, doing this staircase, that staircase, as well as our big staircase. And every stair tread's a different size, so we're gonna go one by one and should have this wrapped up by the end of the day, unless I give up for the cold. There's gonna be some law against this. We're gonna use our handy dandy PVC glue. Let's do a nice strip down the middle, not too much. You don't want it to come out on the top, and you can press it up. I'm gonna take my activator. This is gonna make that glue grab very fast so the piece can't move on you. I like to line up my point here. Let's close her in. And that glue's already holding. I'm gonna get under here, I got my pockets going. And you got yourself stair treads. Huh? Not bad, huh?
All right, we got these backers made with the 2x2 fortress. This is for the vertical clad wall. That's gonna go in between a bench and the upper deck. And then once we attach all those deck boards, top and bottom, it's really gonna stiffen this up. So there's no sense in putting a lot of framing in between it. And I've already taken a layer off. Whoa, there's my jacket over there.
Look what the hell you're wearing. How are you?
This steel is awesome to build with, and it's easy. Build a rectangle, okay. Build something like this. It is really hard to make it look good. Like, it takes practice. It's a learning process to really have everything come together and be finished. Because you think you frame with wood, you just wrap everything with trim.
Well, yeah.
When you frame it with steel and you're gonna leave stuff naked,
gotta look good.
You know what I mean? And you can't just shave it with the planer. We're moving.
I just wanted to come say hi.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's great seeing you guys.
I'm going to dump the trailer.
Man. We gotta put up the Festivus pole.
Hey, what's up, dude? It's that loaded potato pizza.
See what we got on there? It's great. A little bit of grease, not too much, but enough. Get some bacon, mashed tater, nice cheese on top to really tie it together. Nice toasted undercarriage, about a medium well.
Guys, Festivus miracle. Got the machine started. We're putting the Festivus pole up. Festivus. All right, boys, grab your pizza. Airing of the grievances. Matt, you're gonna fucking kill yourself smoking those darts, dude. You gotta stop smoking cigarettes. You were a minute late?
I was a minute late.
Zach.
All right. I think we work too much.
What do you got?
My biggest grievance here is that we're working 40 hours. We're only fishing like 20 to 30.
What about the pay? Should be more pay?
Oh yeah, if we're not building, we gotta get paid more. Grievances too.
All right. Feet of strength, who's up? No headshots, no nut shots.
Fish hooks, eye gouging good?
Nobody else stepped up. That's why he's the man.
Get him with the sprawl.
It's pretty good, Festivus.
That was the rest of us.
Oh, it's pretty good. Let's see what we got this year.
You need
Yeah.
control with this.
Yeah, go, right here. That red milk. We'll be lucky if we make Christmas if we're on time this year. I think we'll do one more short. Woo-hoo-hoo, Santa got tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, that's enough of that. All right, pretty epic Festivus. Tore a glove, couple of screws caught, but listen, I have less than 48 hours to circumference the entire world and deliver presents to trillions of children. So we're gonna leave this job for a couple of days. We'll be back after Christmas. All right, we're back. It feels like Monday morning, but it's Thursday after Christmas. Santa brought some frost on the deck. All right, Matt, you're gonna take care of this cladding. Zach's working on railings. Chaz gonna finish up on stair treads. We'll get this cladding done. We're gonna move on to framing this bench. Bit of a design change here. We added a couple tiles over here to break up this with the stairs. Now we're gonna cut this section back. So we have this pattern of this lattice inlay. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut this section back right here, and that's gonna enable us to put a breaker board right here. That way we can finish this. Even though most of this is gonna be under the bench, this board is gonna show. That way we can put a breaker in here, divide these sections up instead of butt seaming them.
All in love and create a little dependent of your own one day.
Not bad, camera guy. Not bad. I know, we're missing a board. Calm down, I have it. Are you in? Anything in construction, it's really important that you know where your last nail is going to go before you put your first nail in. So we have an idea of like the parameters that we're working in, length of material, where we're going to break it, where we're going to have, you know, seams and breakers, where our picture frames are going to land. All those dimensions we know, but it's kind of like when we get into stuff like this and, you know, we're building a bench in here, like we knew we were building a bench in here. I didn't know exactly how deep it's going to be because we kind of want to work off of our dimensions that we have so we can like break it on a board. So those are the little kind of things that we just figure out in the field as we go. We like to use a little bit of creativity there and try new methods, and that's the fun part.
Oh, that's a fancy little trick they get.
You like that?
I like that. 37?
37.
Okay.
A little speed square trick when you have a torpedo level in it. You can square it up and it'll find your pitch angle. The two sides are gonna be the same. We're just gonna build one for each side, and then we'll connect them together with a piece of U-rim in the front and on the top. Right? That's not too deep.
No, that seems pretty fair.
It's a little
big.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna try to lean up against this, the other thing that's gonna happen if you try to lean up against this, you're gonna hit your head on this. So what we can do is like on the edge of the bench, we can run these up, like clad these this way.
Yes, sir.
But then we can use a 7 1/4 on the top. So these lines will line up, but this nose will overhang. So we can get our overhang and these lines will line up. These are gonna be our top and our bottom plates. And these are gonna be studs for our front bench wall. Put this frame together, we're using these F10s. It's just a 90 bracket. On. Once I put those on, then we can connect this to the back. Then we can carry it up there like this and put it in place and just bolt it. That there is a bench right there, buddy. So we'll have like our 3 pieces of cladding here.
Yeah.
The waterfall is going to go out over that and hide the ends, and then this piece will cap the ends of these boards. Yeah, dude. Lots of brackets, huh? Put it up there. I'll pre-drill. I'll mark these holes. Just makes it easy. It's like a breaker board we're putting in here. Same thing that we would do like on a deck that's longer than a piece of decking. Can you grab the Hilti 90 gun? Thank you. All right, we're folding for this waterfall bench, so we're using a 2-inch V-groove bit in the router. We're making a V-groove in this. We're leaving about a heavy 1/16, light 1/8 of cap. So we want to get through that core and just kind of expose that acrylic cap. This is Eva-last Pioneer. It's a PVC bamboo composite. We're running multi-width decking here, so I've made this sled. I have my 7.5-inch board and my 5.5-inch board, and then this is my guide. This is where the V-groove is going to be cut. These I can just tighten and loosen, so I can drag my board out and then clamp them in place. So loosen here, send it to the stop block. We're going to pin this side. We're not even worried about these screws right here. We're just going to pin this side. Basically, you want to let the board tell you when it's ready. I like to preheat the back a little bit. So let's do a quick preheat on the back. I'm going to flip it over. And as I heat it, let's see if I can show the camera this without putting my arm in the way. I'm just going to evenly apply heat back and forth. It's going to take a second for it to get warmed up. We don't want to torch the cap. We just want to let the board bend as it heats up by its own weight. Now eventually it's going to stop bending because it's going to get to the point where it's hanging enough that it doesn't want to fully go 90 degrees. But we got it warm enough now. We're just going to flip it over, finish it by hand. We got some titebond PVC trim adhesive. Just going to open it up, put a bead in there, and close it. Now, this is not a two-part glue. It has an accelerator, but we're not using the accelerator because if I try to glue one side and spray it on the other side, it's going to cure up the glue that's not pressed yet, and it's going to hold my joint out. But this will make a nice square miter. Backwards. It's going to be our bench. It's a waterfall detail on our bench. Just like that. It's going to kind of flow right down the wall and just like that. Yeah. So 45 more to go.
Bench, it works very nice.
We got a lot done this week. So we got a few days next week that we got a lot planned for. Make sure you sub, click the bell, join us. But more to come. Next week, bar tops, frameless glass rail, tile inlay down low, and a lot of lighting. So stay tuned.